Where do I even start with Megan Thee Stallion's past week? It feels like we've watched years of drama get packed into just a handful of days. There's heartbreak, there's girl power, there's Broadway, and then, because this is Megan we're talking about, there's a breakup statement so raw it could strip paint. Seriously, pour your drink of choice and settle in, because we have layers to unpack here. Let's roll back to Monday, April 27. The news drops. Megan's saying goodbye to her role in Moulin Rouge, the musical on Broadway, with her last show set for May 1. If that surprises you, honestly, shame on you, because Megan has been up there playing Zidler, a role that's as showy and energetic as they come. She wasn't phoning it in, either. All reports say she was giving it everything, night after night, learning choreography, lines, all of it. It takes guts to walk into that kind of world when you're already a global superstar in a totally different lane. Her announcement was really heartfelt too. She spoke about how honored she felt to join the Moulin Rouge family, and she gave huge props to the cast and crew for their non-stop hustle. 8 shows a week, let's not forget. She thanked her hotties for packing the theater and cheering her on, which, if you've been paying attention over the past few years, you know means a lot to her. This wasn't some publicity stunt or mid-career whim. This was Megan jumping into a new world and going all in. But, and there's always a but, the timing here is impossible to ignore. Megan drops this Broadway bombshell just 48 hours after confirming her breakup with NBA star Klay Thompson. And if you read even one headline, you know this wasn't some quiet, let's remain friends kind of split. So let's jump back for a second. Megan and Klay went public with their romance last summer, soft launching things on Instagram like every internet-savvy couple does. A tagged photo here, a sneaky cameo there. By July, they were stepping out together for real. Big smiles, charity events, looking like two people who'd found their footing together. And people wanted it to work. Megan's been through enough. Messy public drama, court cases, being targeted over and over for things that were never her fault. Seeing her happy, just out enjoying herself, surrounded by love, felt like a small victory. Then, April 25 hits. Megan tells E! News it's over. Her official statement? So poised. She draws a line in the sand about trust, fidelity, respect. Says she's focusing on herself and moving forward in peace. Classy. Grown. Except, of course, she wasn't done talking. Enter Megan's unfiltered, absolutely devastating social post. It was real, it was angry, and it was necessary. Here's what she wrote. Cheating. Had me around your whole family playing house. Got cold feet. Holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. You could almost hear women everywhere nodding in recognition. The gap between the public statement and the late-night zero-filter vent is something we all get on a gut level. She was meeting his family, dealing with his career mood swings, being his support, and then he pulls a generic, cold feet excuse? No, that's not just disappointing, it's infuriating, and Megan was done pretending otherwise. Cold feet doesn't even begin to cover cheating, but I guess some folks just need to hide behind cliches. We don't need, and will probably never get, the full tell-all about what happened between them. But honestly, we have enough. Megan drew a line and said she wasn't going to absorb disrespect just because that's what people expect women, especially famous women, to do. She's 31, tougher and wiser than she was at 21, and honestly has nothing left to prove to anyone except herself. She survived a public storm that would have eaten most people alive, and she came out the other side making hits, taking risks, and, apparently, stunning on Broadway. Now, is her leaving Moulin Rouge connected to the breakup? She hasn't said it is. Her statement about leaving Broadway focused on gratitude and experience, not personal chaos. But come on, if your relationship just imploded and you're wrapping up a lightning-fast Broadway debut, who could blame you for wanting to hunker down, regroup, and figure out what comes next? Maybe she wants a break from performing stories about complicated, messy love every night. Maybe it's time to write new music. Or maybe she just wants her own bed and her day ones around her. Whatever the reason, stepping away from a project this massive, this visible, it screams self-respect and self-awareness. Not many artists could have pulled off what Megan did on that stage. It was a leap, one that forced her to learn a whole new set of skills and perform for an audience that, let's be real, isn't necessarily the same crowd that fills out her stadium shows. She did it with zero ego and genuine joy, and everyone involved seems to respect her for that. That's why, whatever happens next, she's walking away with her head high. She's single, recharging, and surrounded by her own people. She's not letting anyone, not ex-boyfriends, not critics, not Broadway's grueling schedule, tell her what she's worth or what she should settle for. And that's powerful. Some folks crumble when life starts ripping up their plans. Megan Thee Stallion? She gets online, says she needs a break, in bold letters, and actually takes one. I don't know about you, but I think the world needs more of that kind of honesty. So yeah, rest up, Meg. We're rooting for you. Come back however you want. On stage, on the mic, or just living your life out loud. What about you? Team Megan? Upset she's leaving Moulin Rouge? Drop your take below, hit that like, and I'll see you next time.